take someone out.
All right, folks, here we go, and what a miraculous run it has been for this 135-pound woman. She fought for the belt back in the day, didn't get the title, everybody left her for dead. Look at her now.
She never believed that she was done. She knew that she would get back, even if everyone around her told her it would be very difficult. She put her head down, she went to work, and she's back now. And she feels like because of that journey, the ups, the downs, the torment that she had to go through, being depressed, not being the champion, all that has built her to be the person that can take the belt tonight.
A lot of valuable lessons learned. She's never looked better on the scale. Perhaps that will be an indicator of things to come tonight. Amanda Nunes under the lights. Graces the proving ground this time. She wants to leave with the belt. All right, so here's the global superstar and UFC strawweight champion, Magnum Zhang Weili. The fight against Carla Esparza to win the title back kind of felt like an eventuality. She dominated that matchup, and now we'll see how it goes as she gets back on the horse here tonight.
Well, she's going to try to replicate that. She needs to go out and dominate. Most times, though, when you see Zhang Weili walk to the octagon, you feel like she's going to be the winner. I don't know if there's ever been an instance where it seemed as certain one person would win as a challenger going into that rematch with Carla Esparza. But tonight, she has a much bigger challenge in front of her. And if she's gonna get it done, she's gonna have to rely on all that skill and on that great athleticism.
Physically, she is gonna overwhelm the majority of strawweight competition. Perhaps she'll move up to flyweight at some point down the line. Tonight, though, the latest title defense for Magnum Zhang Weili. Our tale of the tape for this women's bantamweight championship fight. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Amanda the Lioness Nunes. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World, Zhang Magnum Weili.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready? Let's do it.
All right, so here's the five-tool player, Zhang Weili. Going to be interesting to see how she approaches the early portions of this round. I can tell you she spoke to us this week about investing in the body. You know she does not discriminate when it comes to attacking the legs as well. Zhang Weili is focused on striking here tonight.
Nice combination by the chin.
Oh, Nunes jabs. All right, so Amanda Nunes getting out here again as usual. Really as well-rounded a fighter as we have in the men's or the women's game here in 2020.
Yeah, regardless of gender, right? Regardless of nice double leg, yes.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Nunes.
big ground and pound.
Oh, look at this. She's got her in the crucifix. A lot of body weight with which to contend. We'll see how she tries to get up here.
It's a very tough situation for the bottom girl. Before the top fighter, all she has to do is just maintain and keep control. Keep it safe. Don't allow it to turn chaotic, because when it turns chaotic, you lose one of the arms. You got to keep both of the arms. Punch, 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 elbow, 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 and end the fight.
Nunes' cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Man, she's making these ground strikes count. Zhang's back inside control.
Let's go! Push, push, push! Get free!
Ooh, she's setting up an armbar now. Ooh, it's tight!
Oh, wow!
Oh, great submission defense as she gets out. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Nunes. Well, she's leaking a lot of blood now. That cut is getting worse with every strike landed.
And the blood is flying. Her confidence is growing. She will continue to try and target that cut until someone has to come in here, ringside position, and stop the fight.
Oh!
Can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
Oh! With authority, the body. Zhang gets hit with a kick. Landed the overhand. Trying to hammer that lead leg. All right, so she goes for the double leg takedown here, DC, and she is able to secure it. Beautifully done there.
Beautifully done. Great timing, great angle on the finish. Great job getting to her best position. Oh, nice. In the half guard.
Zhang's back in full guard now. Well, she's got the head trapped here. Might be trying to set up a guillotine choke. Oh, she got out. How good is that? All right, so her submission attempt is denied yet again. She's going to keep going for it, but the defense has held up every step of the way thus far.
She has to keep going for it. Because if she wants a chance, she's got to keep trying to throw up submissions. Unfortunately, she is trying to submit one of the best grapplers in the division. And this is where she's good. Once she's on top is where she's a beast.
All right, so Nunes' eye now closing up. Constantly a moving target.
Elbows, elbows!
This is a terrible position.
All right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC.
I have never been full mounted. I hope to never be full mounted. And this young lady now finds herself in this position. In this position, what's very key is that she cannot panic. She's got to go and attack the hips, create some space, shrimp off to a side, re-slide in that half guard so that then now she's a little bit safer. Once you're in half, take your underhook, get back to your feet, or fully recover, full guard. Oh, nice takedown defense. And she separates from her opponent.
She's thrown tonight. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot.
What a start. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Well, I'm just not sure how many more strikes she can take to that swollen area as they attend to her. We'll get you some replays.
Not many, J.A. She's in trouble. It's damaging, and every time another one lands on that type of swelling, it feels like a jolt of lightning through your face. She has got to move her head. She's got to be proactive in her defense so she's not taking too many shots.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round underway.
It got checked.
Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there.
Oh, man.
Trying to find a home for that right hand. Well, you know she can do it all in the octagon. Tonight, she is largely a striker, and man, has she had it going really from the opening bell.
From the start of the fight, you could see that she was different tonight. You could see that she was going to lean on the cardio, set a high pace, and hope that her opponent could not keep up. But not only is she fighting hard, she is landing just about everything that she throws.
72 total strikes have landed for Weili Zhang. And unofficially landing with 51% accuracy against Amanda Nunes. Back and forth we go. How about the leg kick there? Beautiful.
The issue with that kick, as effective as it is, one gets checked, you have the Anderson Silva situation. She gets in very close and gets to the single collar tie.
Nice. Nicely done. Beautifully timed and placed kick there by Nunes.
All right, let's go. Let's get those hands going now.
Cannot kick those leg kicks clean like that.
Oh, you talk about mixing the martial arts. Perfect strategy here.
Nice. Watch guillotine.
Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in. Oh, she's out, and I don't mean unconscious. How did she escape? She's defending pretty well here, avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike landed.
It's overwhelming for her opponent to be in there with her when she's in this flow state. She's so good at everything she's doing that now the activity is starting to pick up. If she can continue to fight in this way, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight gets finished.
All right, so Nunes' eye looks so swollen now, you've got to at least speculate as to whether or not that is a fractured orbital.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Nunes. Nice positional control here.
Oh, big elbow.
Just over 2 minutes to go. All right, so she lands another ground and pound strike here. We'll see if she can keep this activity up moving forward.
She's got to put a little more out there because now she knows that she can land.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Zhang Weili.
Posture up and drop some bombs.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yep.
Good work from the top here by Nunes.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Zhang's back in full guard. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. All right, right into side control now. We'll see if she can dole out some damage. A lot of fighters would prefer the half guard. She does pretty good work here, though.
She does great work in the half guard. She's very brutal. She's very heavy with her.
Oh, she's got her back. Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with it. Oh, that one got through. I'm not sure how many more she can take. Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you got to be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You've got to make sure you're on an elbow control, underhook, and getting back to your feet.
Oh, and there it is. So after an extended battle on the ground, she gets back to her feet, and the crowd is absolutely eating it up.
She was not going to settle on her back. Even though it was very difficult, she finally works her way back up, and now she's got to let the hands go.
Zhang's now dealing with a cheek cut. 10 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round, but not before damage was done. She was cut on her cheek from the strike in that round, and now the focus for the cut man, shutting that thing and making sure it doesn't become a factor here moving forward. Well, at some point, she's gonna have to shore things up defensively. Let us get you some replays and show you some strikes that led to all that damage.
Just beautiful striking on display, but it's easy to look like this whenever your opponent just refuses to move their head. She was able to land and land at will, and now you see all that swelling on her opponent's face.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
Oh, that one landed, yep.
Right hand, yup. She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. And she did not miss there. This could be the end, DC.
I mean, she hurt her so bad with that big head kick. I don't know how she's standing. That one was thrown to end the fight. Oh, nice level change. Oh.
Oh! Massive break for Nunes now!
Oh, she's hurting bad. Oh, nice right hand.
Well, pretty good recovery by her opponent.
Oh, nice knee.
Oh, beautiful jab there by Nunes. Oh, another beautiful kick to the thigh. She has attacked that area to great effect here tonight.
She said that was in the game plan. Let's work every part of the body. Right now, the target is the thigh. She is attacking it effectively.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Zhang's nose is cut now, and she's starting to deal with some blood in that area. And that one certainly found the target.
It may not look like she's hurt to the blind eye, but she's getting stunned. You keep taking that, it'll be a short night.
Back and forth we go. One of the better fights of the year, unless, of course, you like defense. A lot of damage being doled out on both sides.
A lot of damage being doled out. Both of these women are doing a great job of standing on a corner, standing in a phone booth, and just beating each other up. It's going to come down to the heart to determine who wins this fight.
Well, how urgent is this fighter down the stretch? She is really lighting her up now. She found her range in the middle of this fight, and she is making up for lost time. Zhang's blocking well now. You see the fighter raise the guard to protect that obviously damaged nose. With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. Nunes you see the seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad.
Just out of range with that right hook. All right, well, she's landed those hooks at a high clip here tonight. Actually, some fans are starting to call her Mrs. Lineker. I think it's a pretty good nickname.
Oh, it's a great nickname because they fight in the same style. She's very heavy-footed because she wants to get everything into that left hook, right hook, body hook, head hook. No matter where, she is just throwing those big digging punches all over her opponent's body.
Well, as forecasted, she powerful double leg takedown. Nice entry on that attempt. Man, this is not a fighter who you want around your neck. She goes for the guillotine here. Oh, great submission defense. Nice job to target that cut and land again. Blood becoming a real factor now. All right, so Nunes is back in half guard. Well, she's on her back, but she's still throwing and landing. Zhang's back into full guard. Nunes' cut is just nasty, right on the cheek. Location obviously could be worse, no blood trickling down into her eye, but gotta think she's gonna need some stitch work after this one, win or lose.
That was nice.
Good, solid strike on the ground. Ground strikes really adding up for her now. Zhang's in full guard now. Well, you gotta think her vision's impaired now, and increasingly this will become a major factor in the fight. Major swelling in and around that eye.
Gotta be careful here.
That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
Stop.
All right, so somehow, some way, we have made it to the end of the round, and for these two women, otherworldly toughness on both sides, but those are some damaging cuts.
Yeah, they're both cut up, they're both battered, they're both bruised. They have done so much damage to each other. Both of these women laid it all on the line.
We're going to show you some replays from that previous round and perhaps isolate the strike that caused the cut.
Yeah, I mean, these two just were going back and forth. They are so evenly matched, and the intensity in which they threw their strikes was crazy. Both of these ladies were trying to knock their opponent's head off the entire time in that round.
All right, so let's see how soon into this next round those cuts are reopened, but both of these women have accomplished a lot here tonight offensively. We'll see who can shore things up defensively moving forward.
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. I think we are the only 2 men sitting in this arena as we have arrived at round 4 and we enter the championship rounds. A huge, huge 5 minutes coming up for these 2 young ladies.
J.A., I couldn't have imagined that this fight would be this good. It's round number 4 now. Who can really keep fighting at such a high level with such good technical skills as they've gone into round number 4?
Can you believe she is able to keep up this output just as she did in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes here and not slowing down whatsoever? She looks like she could go 10 hard 5s if need be tonight. Nunes is really bleeding now. That cut is only getting worse.
You can never know what you're gonna see with this young lady. Is she gonna finish the fight? Oh, nice. She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her to try to move her opponent to find openings to land uppercuts and shots right up the middle.
Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move, J.A. She's got to get on her bicycle. She's got to get to the middle of the round so that the cut man can get to work. Because the more she's in there, the more she tries to fight face first. Oh, guillotine, guillotine here. That guillotine is tight.
Wow, another strike gets through and targeted right on that cut. She is a bloody mess. All right, north-south position now, DC. If you're on the bottom, what are you trying to do to escape?
If I'm the bottom fighter, she needs to try and force the top fighter to make an action to create... Oh, nice headlock.
Ooh, she might have this here.
That's tight.
Oh, so now she gives up on the submission.
She did, and she did because she saw that she was going to end up in a worse position. Great recognition to give up the submission and maintain her dominant position.
Zhang's right back to the full mount. While the crowd continues to react with every passing land, but if you're the referee or even the corner, somebody's got to get involved.
Somebody's got to do something. It's getting very uncomfortable to watch this. And as the crowd gets excited, there's also a little bit of that, I don't want to see any more going on in their reactions.
Side control now.
Beautiful ground strikes landed. She's so fast, so straight, everything just perfect. Everything perfect. Every strike, every kick, every punch, everything's just perfect.
Nicely done. Vision is compromised, there's no doubt. Good fight here, under 2 to go. Lands a big elbow there. She's got her back now. Well, maybe some panic setting in for her opponent as she continues to land with the ground and pound.
She cannot deal with the pressure of the top fighter. She's so good at finding her strikes.
Oh, looking for the submission now. Oh, she's got the arm.
She's got it isolated, John.
Oh, somehow she gets out.
It was locked in. She somehow survives.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
All right, so the narrative remains the same. She is just wearing it upstairs. She has absorbed so much damage and might be a strike or two away from breaking a bone.
Yeah, it looks like something's very wrong with her face. She has been beat up. She has taken way too many shots up top. She did not move her head, and now she's paying for it. She is so swollen. She's wobbling bad, J.A. Oh, nice body shot.
Oh, you got to keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end. Uppercut attempt does not get to the target. Nice job defensively there.
Great timing on that double leg. Nice guillotine attempt here.
Oh, that guillotine is officially tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Weili. And there it is again. Her opponent has not had anything resembling an answer for these ground strikes. 20 minutes in the can, 5 to go. All right, an interesting 60 seconds now between rounds as the round comes to an end. And, of course, we're talking about that cut on her cheek. If that thing gets any worse, you got to think they're going to stop the fight. Location is fine, but the blood flow is not. Well, she's dealing with a pretty big cut now. We'll see if we can isolate exactly where it happened in that previous round.
Man, she took way too many shots in round one. She was not being responsible defensively, and ultimately she is paying for it because now she's having a real tough time dealing with that cut.
Fifth and final round.
What a kick. That one landed.
Now mixing one into the body. Oh, shot to the body connects there. Beautifully placed right underneath the elbow. She didn't really throw a lot of body shots overall in the fight, but in the latter stages, smart to work the body. All right, so Nunes is an absolute mess. Referee might have caught an eye of the ringside position right there. They might stop this fight. Best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed without. Defense held up there as she blocks that shot. Zhang's really limping heavily now. The leg kicks have started to pile up. Clearly, they're having the desired effect. Try to establish that jab.
I mean, that is a big shot to the head. I cannot believe she's still standing. Space and get some separation.
Nunes gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there.
That guillotine is very tight.
Oh, that has got to be it. Oh, looked like she was going to tap there. Instead, she gets out of it.
She did a great job. She got her hands aside, attacked the lock with that guillotine, rolled to her back, and she lives to fight another day.
With the ground and pound. Oh, another ground strike gets through. That'll do it! Weili with a huge win tonight!
Wow, she got that respect and then she capitalized on it. Holy smokes!
So how about it, folks? A huge result for her. She gets the TKO here tonight, and this is a celebration that you can be sure is going to continue deep into the night.
What is she expected? She expected to finish this fight. That's exactly what she did. The party's going to be off the hook because she has planned for it all week. What a phenomenal performance by this young lady.
Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 13 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Zhang Weili.
Well, this might have been the best performance of her career. She was on her game tonight as she successfully defends her UFC women's bantamweight title, getting the